It's your boy, me, America's finest. Hope you're doing well. I thought today could be fun by going through what I do for my warm-up routine. And if you guys find anything fun or something that you may not have thought of, you could incorporate it into your warm-up routine. So when I log on, we run Speed Jump Rings 2 by DMC. And if you don't have workshop maps, then I recommend the Pillars map. So I like this map so much because it's quick and easy. It gives you just enough time, I feel like, to warm up your mechanics for your aerials, but not too much where you're like not doing it, like you're doing too much. So I'll come in here. My goal normally is to try to aerial left the whole time, but it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day. So, and I just try to do it as quickly and as fast as possible. There are some days where I don't do the air roll. It just kind of depends. But I just come through here. Focus, locked in. Whoop. Because I find that getting my aerial mechanics warmed up like this with the aerial, it's just a good stepping stone to my day for how my games are gonna go. So being able to rotate your car in the exact motion that you need it to is crucial in this game. So warming that up first, I feel like makes the most sense personally. This one's the toughest one. Minus the last one, but it's not too bad. You should be able to do it if you have access to workshop maps. You can see right now, I think we're 2/3 of the way done. We're at 1:45 on the clock. So you're not spending hours in the rings map, you know. Just quick and to the point. This is the one. Ugh! Got him. Let's go. All right, 2 more levels. And then we'll move on. And you don't have to air roll like the whole time. You could still do this, right? It's really whatever your mechanics are comfortable with. As long as you're doing something that's gonna push you a little bit to improve. You could just, you know, go like this, air roll to switch directions. You don't have to air roll the whole time. I sometimes also like to do it backwards the whole time, so you can get used to what that feels like. If you're looking for a challenge, your call. If you don't have access to rings maps, you could always do the pillars. So this is the same concept. You just want to make sure that you go around the map in a figure 8 style. So, is it as good as rings? No, but when you don't have access to workshop maps, this is a good second. Alright, so once my aerial mechanics are warmed up, I'll go into free play. And then I'll spend a little bit of time just working on my recoveries. Wave dashes are so crucial, and holding power slide. So I'm really just trying different ways where I'm like trying to recover off the wall, stuff like that. I like go like this. Try to find a way to get down, get out of the play, rotate back, landing my car in different situations. Just kind of finding different things that feel awkward for me, and then I can just like keep my momentum, try to stay supersonic the whole time. And then eventually I'll feel pretty speedy. And then I'll start hitting the ball here. And then I like to start doing stuff with the bounce dribbles. So I'll start getting a touch like this, and then I'll hit it. I'll just try to keep it up. and see where the ball takes me. Keep going. If I mess up, then I'll revert back. Sometimes if it looks too good, I'll take a shot on target. Just really get familiar with my car, getting my touches on the ball. Bounce dribble's a great way to do that because you can do a lot with it. And then after I do that, I'll get the ball on top of my car. And I'll just practice holding it for a bit. So if you're not good at balancing the ball in your car like this, then you could just practice kind of driving around the pitch like this. But for me, I'm pretty consistent with it. So what I do is I get the ball on top of my car, and then I'll practice like flicking it, and then I'll like try to catch it and like follow it up with another flick. So I'll like flick, 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 and I'll just try to see how many I can get in a row. And then you can also flick it and then catch it, try to control it. Really, I'm just trying to become one with the ball right now. So I'm just flicking it, getting used to what that feels like again, catching it, keeping control, staying grounded. And then once I do that for a bit, then I'll focus on the more like 45-degree flicks like this. And then after I'm done with that, I go to the workshop map again. And I do aim training by Coco. And I just do straight up normal. And you see how many you can get. I've been kind of recently experimenting with like, instead of flipping into the ball to shoot, I'm like holding the arrow button. You see how much power that gets? Versus like flipping. I don't know which one's better, but this is where I come to practice my aiming. If you don't have access to Coco, you also have ground shots. But there's 50 of these bad boys, so mess around, try out different things. Just really focus on your aim and getting powerful shots. All right, we'll call it there. All right, so then after I'm done with my shooting, the last thing that I do is the shadow defense control. So the goal of this training pack is to teach you, one, how to make saves in awkward situations, and then two, it teaches you how to counter your opponent. So imagine you make a save, right? Right, the person that just shot is probably going to get boost now. And then I don't know where the other person is, but then now you're at their half. You're creating a counterattack that could potentially be an advantage if they're not back yet. This is one that I really enjoy. And just combines all the things that you've done to kind of warm up. Ah, unfortunate. So, and then after that, we hop into ranked. I hope this video helps, and let me know in the comments if you're going to add anything into your warm-up routine. All right, see you next time.